Okay. I have a different hat. Okay. Okay. All right. We're okay. Okay. Rubber baby bubby bunkers. Rubber baby bubby bunkers. Whew. Hi. Thank you for tuning in to my food review. I've got something special planned. It is our first food review for a fast food. We've done like 10 or 12 of these already. This is the first time we're doing a fast food review. And look what I got. I got Taco Bell. Taco Bell, and I have donned a beautiful, beautiful sombrero, but it's not, look, it's not, I'm not taking, it's not appropriation. Here's why it's not appropriation. Number one, eating Taco Bell. Okay. Number two, I'm paying homage. Do I have a sombrero? No. Did I look around the house for an old blanket to cut a hole in and fit it over my head? Maybe. But I couldn't find one that was festive enough. So that's why it's not cultural appropriation. So don't try to cancel me, everybody, okay? All right, you want to know what we're getting into today? I haven't even opened the bag, but I will tell you, I've never tried any of these products before. All new, all new, all new to me, and and I'm excited. Now, I will say this. Taco Bell uses like the same 7 ingredients in all their food. So don't be surprised if I'm not surprised because I've tasted these flavors before. We did get some sauce, so I'm excited about that. Okay, y'all just have to wait. Let me unpack everything and then I'll put it on a tray and we'll look at it all. Doesn't that sound like fun? Oh, I'm so excited. I'm excited to share with all of you. Maybe you've been wondering if Taco Bell was worth it. Now, I will tell you, they've come out with a value menu, and 3 of my items are from the value menu. Okay, 3 of them are from the value menu, and I think you're gonna really, really enjoy seeing these new items and seeing if they're for you. Okay. Oh no, it's okay. All right, the first item we have up, y'all. The first item that we have up is going to be a stacker. Look at this. It's a stacker, so it's basically a giant tortilla that they just fold kind of like a quesadilla, but they just fold it. And so let's take a look at what this has got in it. It's got chicken. It's like a giant taco, basically. Chicken, lettuce, cheese, but it's got 2 different sauces in here. I think it's got their chipotle and their avocado ranch sauce. And so I do like their chicken stuff. And it does smell good. I like their chicken, and I'm not a huge chipotle sauce fan, but I do like their avocado ranch. So I thought, let me leave it how it comes, and we'll try it like just an honest review about that. Hold on. There's like mystery juice. Look, there's like mystery juice. Let me wipe that up because I don't know if that came from me or look, I know what you're thinking. That paper sounds like a diaper. It's not a diaper. And this is not a Mexican diaper. It's not. It's just a giant look. Will a Mexican family that ran out of diapers use a giant tortilla? Probably. I would. It's probably cost saving. Can you imagine? Diapers are expensive. Okay. And then look, we got a Nacho Supreme on the value menu, but here's how they do it. Typically they do the Nacho Supreme in one boat and then they dump all of this on top. But they said, look, maybe some people don't want soggy chips their whole life. So look what they did. They put all of it in a little cup bowl. And so that's what I'm going to do is eat it in the cup bowl. Okay. No, I'm not going to lick. Normally I would lick. I'm not licking to have manners. I'm not licking because I don't want to affect the food review. Okay, I want a virgin food review. And look, the virginity is overrated. Okay, look, you're a sum of all of your experiences. You're not just like your if we were all the culmination of our first sexual experiences, like what a sad life that would be. We're a totality, right? We are a sum of all of our parts. So virginity is way overrated. If you lost it horseback riding, if you lost it on a city bus, to an ex boyfriend that never treated you right, that's fine. That's your story, right? Okay, look at this. Look how cute this is. We have a little mini taco salad. Isn't this so cute? Now, this may be a novelty. We're going to take it out of here. Hopefully it doesn't fall apart. It's kind of stuck, y'all. Okay. We're going to take it out of here and put it on the tray. But this is the little clamshell box. I'm going to save this. I'm going to save this until Christmas, and I'm going to put gifts in here for my father, my stepfather. This piece of shit. Okay. So that was 3. You may be saying, well, Duncan, is there any more? What else you got? Well, look, I'm saving the best for last. They have these little churros and they're filled with like gooey stuff. This little tiny churro bites and they're filled with gooey stuff. So we'll save that until the end. I do have a dog over here. Whenever she smells food or hears wrappers, I usually share with her. Hola, ¿cómo está, Emerald? ¿Qué tal? ¿Qué tal? Perro, perro, perro. Okay. All right, let's get into this. I'm ready. Let's start off reviewing, like, let's eat it how I would eat it. Let's start off with the chips and let's start off with the Supreme, but we dip in chips. Okay. So we're going to we'll get some sour cream, some cheese. There's beans. Oh, crap. There's beans and there's meat in here. Actually, before we get a chip, let me... Look, I'll give her something at some point. Okay, we'll figure it out. Let me show you what's in here. See, there's beans and meat. We've got beans and meat. And then we've got sour cream and melted cheese, and we've got pico de gallo on top. You can see the little flecks of green. That's pico de gallo. So let's try this. I need a stronger chip, though. Sometimes you got to double chip it up. And so we're double chipping it. Oh, this is going to be a good bite. Look at that. That's good. By the way, this is all piping hot. It's piping hot. It's so hot. It's so fresh. I'm going to go in again, and then I'll give you an honest review. I want to get a bit more beans. We're going to get some more of that ground beef. Is it really ground beef? You remember somebody like sued. I think they lost the lawsuit, but they sued Taco Bell saying their meat wasn't real meat. It's not a discussion of whether it's real meat or not. It's a discussion that people have their doubts. That's the real issue. It's not, oh, is Taco Bell really using like actual beef? No, man. It's the fact that somebody can question it and then a bunch of people also question it. It's that it's not good ground beef. You understand? That's the problem. It's like if it were good quality beef, like you go to a steakhouse, nobody goes, is this horse? They can tell it's steak. Okay. All right, one more good old bite. We got some beans, we got some meat, we got a little everything. The chips are crunchy, they're not stale. This is really good. I actually like this better. One of my main problems with the nachos in general at Taco Bell is they're always soggy. Even if you order them, by the time you drive home, if you do a DoorDash, by the time you get them, the only way they're not going to be soggy is if you literally eat them there. Okay, so what's my rating on this? Just compared to all nachos. No, 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 no. Let's do this. Compared to items at Taco Bell, I would give this an 8.4, which is a very solid score. 8.4 out of 10. Okay, it's good. It's good. I would devour all of this if we weren't actually doing a thing. Okay, the next up, we're gonna do this chicken rat stacker. I hate the name, by the way. I hate calling this a stacker. Now I'm gonna try this without sauce, and we're gonna yeah, I'll try it without the sauce. It's not a diaper, by the way. It kind of feels like a loaded diaper though. Just consistency wise, not smell. Although if a baby did eat a lot of flour, then maybe it would smell like this. Chicken, lettuce, tomato, cheese. Not a lot of sauce though. That's my issue with the stacker is the way that it's folded. It's not a thing that's good, easy to eat. A quesadilla is at least sliced, and you can eat them like pizza, right? It's a bit dry, and so I'm gonna take one more bite so that I can get all the flavors, like down here where the nipple is. I guess the tortilla nipple, right here. I'm gonna bite that tortilla nipple, and then we'll add some sauce, and we'll see if the sauce, because the Nacho Supreme didn't need any sauce. I will add sauce to it, but it didn't need it. This is a bit dry. That's way more flavorful. I can taste the avocado ranch, which I do like that sauce. I can taste a little bit of the chipotle, which it's not overpowering. It's good. This is good. This is good. Let's add a little bit of hot. Let's add a little bit of hot. What's the saying on this one? Don't leave your house today. Thanks, Taco Bell. It says, don't leave your house today. Um, hey, they don't know that I stream on Twitch. You know what I mean? Statistically, I probably won't leave the house today. All right, we're going in. Mmm, that was good. And you can see the cross section. See how all the chicken and stuff is here. This is my one issue with this particular dish, the way it comes. All the chicken's in the bottom. I don't want to have to take apart something from Taco Bell and rebuild it so that all the flavors are even. And that's my main issue with Taco Bell is you have to do that if you want even flavors. So look, the Taco Bell has. I like their chicken. We have an issue with the stacker that we just had. We just had the chicken, uh, their new like chicken something something stacker. I don't know, avocado ranch chicken stacker, and it's good. It's good, but the main problem I have is in the construction of it. It's the construction. This is not to blame the people that work at Taco Bell. This is to blame the higher ups because if you get a really good like food item from a restaurant, like a fast food restaurant, it's because that person is probably breaking the rules. So the steps to make this, I'm sure, are like throw everything in the middle and throw everything in the middle and throw everything in the middle. But I bet the people that make the stuff really good pay attention to details. They make it how they would want to make it. And it's hard to get an employee that does that because they're going way above and beyond. And they don't need to. I don't blame them at all. Taco Bell should put together a game plan to make these stackers a little. Actually, I hate the construction of the stacker. That's what I'm getting at. I hate the way the stacker is constructed. It should just be a quesadilla, but they're calling it something else, folding it in half, and then like charging another price for it. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to deduct a whole freaking point for that. Yeah, Taco Bell. A whole freaking point. So that was going to be like an 8.1, right? Because it's delicious. 7.1. Okay. Look, if you scored a 7.1 on a placement exam in school, you would be put in the remedial class, Taco Bell, for that item alone. Okay. Look, we have two more items to try. Now look at this. Now we have this little beautiful little like taco salad thing to try. And here's what I'm going to do with the taco salad. I saw one person eat this online and I was like, you're doing it all wrong. Here's what you got to do with the taco salad. The person that ate it online kept complaining that it was soggy in the bottom. Of course, it's going to be soggy in the bottom unless they put a diaper on the bottom or one of these giant tortillas in the form of a diaper. It's going to get soggy because meat goes on the bottom. So here's what you do. Look, you break the shell. You break a piece of the shell off like that. You make it a chip. That's the whole point of the shell. Okay. You make it a little chippy, and then you go in, you get a little bit of each flavor. Look at that. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. And then sometimes, because the bottom is soggy, look at that. It just comes off with it. This is our first bite. We got a little bit of everything, okay? It's good. Remember, it's all the same flavors over and over. But is that combination of flavors good? It is. I love a little combined, a little shelled item. Hold on, let me flip this around. I love an item that's in like its own little, like, I love an empanada. I love a hand pie. I love a hand job. Anything that's like compartmentalized is nice. It's just a little gift, right? And by the way, if you start to look at a hand job as work, like giving them or receiving them, then maybe stop giving them for a while. Just let it be special. And then it's like a gift within a gift when the ejaculate comes out. All right, let's try another bite. Look at this. I made like a little crispy top and bottom. Look at that. It's good. It's good. And the beauty of Taco Bell is always a happy ending. Well, let me say, it's always a happy ending to the meal. Now, I will say, will I have to use the bathroom later? Probably. Will it come out normal? Probably not. But sometimes you just got to take a chance. Sometimes you just got to take a chance. You know, Pee Wee Herman took a chance in the 90s. He went to a movie theater. It was a naughty movie theater, by the way. And he did naughty stuff. If you went to if you went to a jungle themed movie theater and you dressed like Tarzan, no one would arrest you. So why, if you go to a naughty movie theater and you do naughty stuff to yourself, why would you get arrested? I don't know. I'll ask my parole officer when I see him on Wednesday. Okay, there is one more bite. I'm going to eat this. Typically, I just try the food. I'm going to finish this one because this is going to get soggy if I don't. Okay, look, I folded it. So I'm showing you what you can do with that cute little crispy. Yeah. It's good. It's good. By the way, these were all $3 on DoorDash, which in this economy I think is a pretty good value. Look, I have this tiny little chip. I'm going to give the doggy this tiny little chip, just a tiny one. Okay, come and get it. Okay, that makes her happy. It makes her feel connected. Let me cleanse my palate, and then we'll try the dessert. I do still need to rate the little what was that called again? The little there's I can't give you any more. Okay, I'll give you one full chip. One full chip. Come get it. Okay. All right. We get hey, I'm going to give that wasn't my favorite. That wasn't my favorite. It gets a 7.6. Okay. So we tried the Nachos Supreme that came separated in its own little dish and chips. That was an 8.1. We tried the chicken stacker. That was a 7.1 because it had one deduction, right? And then we tried the little taco salad, the mini taco salad, and that was a 7.6 because the construction was good. The flavors were okay. I think I would have to manipulate it a bit in order to get it exactly where I want it. Okay, we got one more item. We got one more item that we're going to review. It is the dessert, the churros. Okay, I have tried these before. I've absolutely tried these before. All right, here we go. Churros. Churros. It's piping hot. Ow. 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 Oh, these are different. Y'all, these are new. These are new. They have a different filling in them. These have a different filling completely. These are not like the churros that okay. So Jack in the Box has churros, and they have like a cinnamony filling. This is different. This is almost like it's not a cream cheese filling. It's not, but it's like a frosting filling. It's very unique. It's also dusted with a bit of salt, and that's throwing me off. It's got cinnamon on it. Look at that. It's got cinnamon and sugar, and then that's very sweet in there. But it's got salt on it. Hold on, let me try another bite. That salt is weird. I don't know if it's just my Taco Bell, if your Taco Bell would do this, but the salt is weird. I love salty and sweet. I love the play on savory and sweet. It's my favorite. You know, that's why, like pies, I love a good pie. I love like a sweet potato pie, a pumpkin pie, apple pie. I love, the savoriness of the crust with the sweetness. Did I just spit a piece? Is my mouth rejecting this? Y'all, I can't. I even taste a little heat. Like I taste a little paprika. No, that can't be right. I can't recommend these. This has got to be the one thing I thought would nail it. The one thing I thought would nail it was these little churros. They fucked it up. They fucked up the churros. And I'll be honest with you, now that I'm kind of on my own like thing, the middle does not. The middle is super sweet and it's not flavorful. So it's just like a sugar bomb in the middle. One more bite for I'm gonna do a hate bite. I usually don't do this. I'm gonna do an anger bite. Yeah, the stuff in the middle is just like sugar, and I'm not about that. Give me flavor. Give me the. I taste a little bit of vanilla, but not enough to counteract. It's not balanced. It's like it's dusted with salt. Maybe they screwed up and accidentally dusted it with salt instead of sugar. I don't know. If you want to try these because you like churros, I say go for it. But if yours is a bit salty, that means that it comes from the higher ups, right? Like they're selling the prepackaged like dusting ingredients. It's got salt in it. Dang. Y'all remember like 15 years ago, there was like a teenager that like, I think he like stepped in the food or something or spit in the food. And he posted a video on YouTube. Anyway, I'm not doing that. I would never spit in this. But I think he got fired. That was funny. Not that he got fired. It's funny. And not that he spit in it either. That wasn't funny. It was just funny that I posted on the internet like an idiot. All right. 5.0. 5.0. take this to the desert and eat it as the last thing in your kit. That's it. So that was the review. I do want to do one thing, though. Let me do one thing, because I know you all kind of wanted me to do this, and I kind of want to do this. Look at this. We're going to take the two best ingredients, the chicken. We're going to take the chicken stacker, and we're going to take the supreme dip. I'm dipping the stacker in the dip, y'all. That's how you end a review video. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, baby. This is sex in a bowl. This is Yo Quiero Sexo Bell. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Sorry for screaming. All the flavors. All the flavors. All in my mouth. All at the same time. That's Taco Bell. You really want the Taco Bell experience? Say, here's $12. Go to the counter. Say, here's $12. Give me a Baja Blast. Squirt one of everything in my mouth. And then leave. That's the Taco Bell experience. Until next time, y'all. Look, we did our first fast food review, and it was a good one. And see y'all later. Cut! Cut! Get out of here.